Good afternoon, Guy Solis, Christian shaver husband. Today I'm doing a couple of test shaves. One's going to be on the, what is this thing, a Sheffield? Oh no, Solingen. It's got the nice scales, all the olive wood scales. I just finished. I'm going to reshave with this double duck. I didn't like exactly how it shaved before, so I rehoned it. I'm going to be using Triple X. I'm disappointed with the scent on this one. The performance is perfect as usual, but the scent is not what I thought it would be. Using my Bronco brush that I made. I'm going to finish off with some Razor Rock Stallion. I am addicted to this cologne, this aftershave. It's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff. So anyway, so the topic of the day is, does God bless America? It says so on the dollar bill. And coins. In God we trust. And of course, the atheists are trying to get it removed because it's so offensive to them, right? And what are we doing? Are we defending against that properly? Ponder this, though. We live in a nation where President Obama, who we have stupidly re-elected as president, and has done more damage to this country on many levels. And one level is sitting back, letting things happen. That's our president. That's who we elected twice. Because what is going on in this country? Okay? You know, if we're Christians, we need to stand up. We don't sit back there and just pray for things away. We need to take action. You know, Jesus Christ said, "Be ye angry, but sin not." You know, anger is a motivator. We need to, it's too late. There's nothing we can do. We live in a country where abortion has been legal, and with all the stuff that came out about Planned Parenthood, it's shocking that they're still allowed to do what they're doing. You know, but we live in a Christian country that has allowed abortion for forever, the killing of children, you know, advocating the fact that women can have sex with anyone, anytime, and not have any consequences. We also live in a country where, thanks to Obama and other liberals, he's not a liberal, has legalized gay marriage. What does the Lord say about homosexuality? He says, the Lord likened homosexuality to a man having sex with an animal, a beast, a donkey, a goat, or whatever, you know. That's his definition of homosexuality. We in this Christian nation have allowed that to happen. I don't go to gay parades. I've seen pictures. These guys are allowed to be so lusty and so disgusting. I'm amazed. I am amazed. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. But you know what? Speaking of Sodom and Gomorrah, let's look at our state of affairs, shall we? Russia, if you don't keep up with the news, I'm not going to tell you about it, man. You need to just watch the news. But Russia is doing some extreme things and just damn near declaring war on the United States. China has been spying on us, which should be a declaration of war. Now I read that they have sent 5 battleships up in the Bering Straits, just 12 miles from our waters. And, what are we doing about it? This country isn't blessed by God. I guarantee it. This country is going to be taken over because Christians have refused to take control. But one of my most favorite lines when I talk about all these things I'm talking about is that all this is supposed to happen. I believe that. Now, I personally haven't been able to find America in any of the prophecies, but I was reading this one thing where it said that America's not in biblical prophecies because America has been annihilated. Oh, this double duck is nice. This one's going to our brother in Christ in Finland. I forgot to put up my other mirror, so I'm doing this from like 5 feet away with no glasses on. Maybe I should just put them on, huh? So, to my few fans, tell me what you think. It's like, I'm just telling you what I see. You don't have to agree with it. And this topic is definitely open to debate. You always get these stupid people running around saying, we live in the baddest country in the world, all this stuff, yeah. It's a nice little razor. $60 razor, yo, as they say. We live in a country where we allow the perversion of our children. Music is a big deal. Don't ever sell music short. Music is a big deal. You got children who constantly have the headphones on. Find out what they're listening to. Find out who the artist is and look at the lyrics. I guarantee you, you will find something, if you are a Christian, that is shocking. Your children are singing along to songs and paying tribute and even worship to artists that are satanic. Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Marilyn Manson. They all sing these types of songs. And you know what? They sound so beautiful, so attractive, so gentle, everything. But if you listen to the lyrics and you understand what they're saying and who these people are, if you're not shocked, then you're not a Christian. You need to come unglued. And you know what? Your children will fight you tooth and nail for that music. I guarantee you that. Man, it's a good little shaper. And you know what? I mean, I could really go off on this topic because I've studied it quite a bit. But your children are being taught to be promiscuous on many levels. Music, TV, sex ed, peer pressure. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, just imagine how you were when you were young. There's always somebody that you kind of followed. And this is how your children are. Your children are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and you don't even know about it. I know. I have 4 children. And I've seen all that. Jesus spake and said, "Woe to those who have children in those days. Woe to those who give suck in those days. Woe to those who have infants in those days." These are those days. And the battle rages with your children, your children's minds. God said, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And if you're not teaching your children these things, then you're not doing your job as a parent. Such a wonderful razor. Will there be wet shavers in heaven? I asked. Nobody really understood that. But I'll tell you what. Forgot to switch razors. But I'll tell you what. Any Christian group like this who would pay more attention to a set of shitty scales that's in comparison than they would to a Christian woman would just say there's something wrong in the world. In the world you shall have tribulations. That's what Jesus said. But he also said that he overcame the world. Pay attention, man. You guys pay attention out there, because this isn't a joke. You know, I take my gifts, you know, very seriously. I know what God's gift is to me. I mean, I know what gift he gave me. I know what he wants me to do, because I can tell, because I see the world a lot different than a lot of people. You know, if you're a Christian and you're walking around, skipping around like everything's hunky-dory, well, guess what? It's about to hit the fan, okay? You know, and you need to get your stuff together, and you need to pray, and you need to fall on your knees, and you need to get right with God in the proper way, okay? This isn't a joke. This is something that Christians, just take for granted, you know. And, you know, I talk about tattoos and I talk about all these things because, you know what, I'm a wrathful kind of person. You know, this is the way God made me. This is who I am. I see what I see, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. You know, I'm not pissed off. I just, you know, I'll lay it out there, man. I'll tell you what I think. And if you're doing wrong, then you know what? The Lord tells us to rebuke each other. You know, if you think I need rebuked, then come on. You know, but anyway. Over and out. Later, people.